Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh no circumventing this opponent. Hullet, Ibrahimovic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, such a clever touch. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and smartly reclaimed. And it's Messi. Well, the ball's gone astray. It's played through for him. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making...
He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Baresi getting this one clear. Bergomi. Neither side yet able to find the net. That's an imaginative pass. And he can clear it away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Cafu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shevchenko is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Now, can they get him away? He has found the way through. Lovely bit of skill. Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. Gattuso. Searching pass he's played there. Bergomi. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Seedorf! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Del Piero with the short one. That is lovely. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. And that would have been some goal.
Ibrahimovic clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
It's a pretty loose pass, and it's Del Piero. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Pull it.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Ibrahimovic, spread it left. They get a throw in. Buffon punts it upfield. Shevchenko. Now that's well seen too. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And it's played forward. Baresi does really well to win the ball there. He's found the way through. He's found some space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Messi. And Shevchenko! Decent hit and on target. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Shevchenko. And here's Messi. He's got away. Tries a measure. He rises! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cruyff. Seedorf. And here's Ibrahimovic. Look at Cruyff! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Brilliantly cut out. And he's heaved it away. Nicely weighted ball. Pull it. Looking to play him in. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Varane wins the duel this time. And it's Seedorf. Ibrahim. Great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's there to get it away. Gattuso. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi gets into a good position. And he's surging through. Tries a shot! It's in! Blood drawn. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Oh, super ball! And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Messi. Might be danger here. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Well, that is commitment to the cause. So, third corner of the game. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. He is just caressing the ball. Milan are looking to go forward now. And here's Seedorf. Here comes the cross. Ferdinand tries to clear. Seedorf going face-to-face with his great rival.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Hullet. That's a shade optimistic.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Takes a shot! In for the pieces! So close to drawing level.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Ronaldinho. Numero 8. Numero 15. Messi. Numero
They've
18.
played it short.
Numero 9. Rafael Varane.
Skewed away. Crossed in once more.
Il numero 17.
That's the keeper's ball.
Il numero 24.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Yaya Touré. Il numero 21. Il numero 3. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Ended up in no man's land. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's a good run down the left. And here's Cantona.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
De Jong. Now it's Vieri. Threads one in. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, what a mistake! De Jong. Terrific header! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
He's had a fair
recupero.
tumble under that challenge. That has not gone well. Out of play for a throw. And it's Bergomi. And here's Vieri. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice interception, well timed. That's really well manoeuvred. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernail. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Arsenal against Milan.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. And that gets things running.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep, and don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
Now this could be a chance. Perez. Zanetti gets into some space. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and he's found a way past. That is some save from Khan. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here.
Such good technique.
He is through here. Fiore's cross.
Well played and well cleared.
Messi. Now it's Shevchenko.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Zanetti. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Hullet. He has found the way through. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Opts for safety.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Good ball, good take. And he's lost his man here. Bergomi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Batistuta, and he's managed to get free. Wriggles his way through. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He's found a way through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Chance, surely! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rijkaard. And now they can spring out of defence. Now this could be a chance. And he was quick to react. Matthäus. Batistuta. Played out towards the right wing. Well, that pass isn't the best. Knocks it into space. That is a crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's on it, can he get away? Swings in across, tries a shot, and he's following up. They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, the keeper's done very, very well to deny him. Now he's off and running. And it's Messi. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And this is Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was alert to it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker.
Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence, and the agility wasn't too far off either.
Perez. And here's Messi. That's a good ball. And a chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Rijkaard. Costa Curta. And we hit half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Milan certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But
decent chance! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Batistuta. Oh, well played, well played. Quality ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. That is some save from Khan! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's having a shot! Distributed tidily. Deep cross. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here. Milan are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival. Ibrahimovic takes a shot! It's in! AC Milan are all square. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
So, third corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. Milan have the chance to go the other way. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rijkaard picks it up out wide. And that should get the job done. Ronaldinho is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Messi looking to play him in, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Shevchenko. That's a sharp pass. Varane cuts it out. And it's Messi. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 15.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 23, Tunjai Shani. Number 5, Fiore. Coming on the field, number 21.
Milan still have the cards to affect this game.
Gilmas. Number 6.
And that's put paid to a promising move. He's got away. In by Del Piero.
That's good defensive concentration.
Rijkaard. Can he get it through? And he plays one through. He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now that's well seen too. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Del Piero, he's picked his way through. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 37, Milan Skriniar.
Milan on the spot for parity.
Number 9, Adams. Substitution in progress.
And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Substitution.
Milan making consecutive changes here. This has become one superb game of football.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And this is Vieri. Oh, perfectly measured that.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is
There will be
Shevchenko.
5 minutes added time.
Elise. 5 minutes to add. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? Vieri. He's had a shot! Mateus. He's in a great position here. Elise.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Tries from a long way out. And with that, the final whistle. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
It's impossible to ignore the genius that is Andrea Pirlo. He plays a deeper midfield role, but his whole game is designed to spray passes forward.
Just one of a kind.
Yeah, these guys now are almost extinct.
No, he's just misjudged that one. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Knocks it out wide. Maldini. And he shoots! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Bergomi. Yaya Toure. Pressing high and with purpose. Turan. Gullit. And it's Varane. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bergomi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Adriano goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a good-looking... He rises! He's got away with one there. Bergomi. Can he get it through? Messi. That's the throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Pirlo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Del Piero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, they could be caught out here. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Maldini is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And it's Ibrahimovic. Passing nice and neat.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi applies the finish! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
"30 minutes gone." Tries to play it through. That is a brilliant interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And it's Hullet. He's in a good position here. And that's a good... And Hullet! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's had a shot! Goal, Milan! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Bellingham! And that's off target. Engages and forces him off the ball. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Rummenigge. And that's another good win of the ball. Could move up a gear here. Moved on forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The ball has bounced loose now. Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero. Adriano. Adriano, it's Adriano! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And the action is back on the way.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Not the most convincing of passes. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Thuram. Robson. Adriano gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. And it's Del Piero. Rummenigge. Pass is just off target. Bergomi. Looking for options for movement.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Maldini. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That has been cut short. Van Dijk is always looking to break lines. Del Piero. Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cambio di giocatori.
Time for a change in personnel. Thuram can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Messi. Goes for the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Solar. Now he's got space here. Brilliantly cut out.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, they can break here. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. And he's gone looking for safety. And he's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Makaleli can so cleverly bypass the press. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Buffon clears. And they're quick to get it back. Van Dijk. Irwin. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Del Piero! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Milan have their second corner now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He won't be happy with that one. Now he's off and running. Thuram gets it away. And the keeper's got it again. He's gone forward. And he's had a hit! Off the post!
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
That's a good run down the left. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now there's a fine ball. He slings it in. That's really well cleared. And the referee brings it to a close. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this player, Gravenberg, is someone I can't decide whether he's a 6, an 8 or a 10, Peter. He basically plays all of those roles in every game. And, of course, he's the main connector between defence and midfield, but he'll be the one playing the majority of the team's progressive passes forward. He's also a really physical presence, and he must be a bit of a nightmare to play against, actually.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tries to pass it through. Real chance! Mighty close.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. And he welcomes it in, and he's managed to get free. That'll be a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, what a climb! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
It's their second corner of the game. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that was very necessary. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Out to the right. Pass somewhat off target. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Adriano. That is lovely. Delivers the ball. Brilliantly cut out. And he's heaved it away. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. He's had a shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Adriano might just make this. That has not gone well. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's making a real surge on the left. Well, they can break here. Ronaldinho. Pull it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Batistuta. Showing good feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Approaching the half-hour mark. Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. Danger averted for now. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
He just can't argue with that. He could have been booked for an earlier incident too.
Now this could be a chance. Aimed beyond the defence. Nice interception, well timed. Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's been taken short. He is just caressing the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. Gravenberg gets across to intercept that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely bit of skill. Forward it goes. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pirlo. Adriano. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he thumps it clear. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! That is delicious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 up now, and they are cruising. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's...
And the finish! It's bounced back off the post. Bullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. And back to the keeper they go. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's the delivery, and the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's on it, can he get away? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Galatasaray needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That is Stuta! And he's had a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
Corner number 2 then.
Batistuta. Coming on to replace him is...
They've played it short.
21, Fernando Torres. Substitution.
Kings in a big header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Ronaldinho. Turns back here, probably the best option. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Rafael Varane. Buffon sends that a long way. And the counter is on. To Maldini. Knocks it into space. And he was quick to react. Scholes. That's an imaginative pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Pirlo. Bergomi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pirlo. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, now it's a race for the ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Scholes. Odo. And it's Scholes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Decent progress down the left. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Stood up well to him there. Neymar. Neymar. It's Neymar! all at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
And that is a little undercooked. Neymar. And that has put paid to that.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 10, Neymar. Number 5, Scholes.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pull it.
Schneider.
Now Ronaldinho. He's beaten the last man. Ronaldinho. Oh, super ball. Takes a shot. Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
4
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
A case now of complete control. Gravenberg. And it's Schneider. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
4 extra minutes added on. And that will be it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite...